Hello, I'm Natalie from the UT Plant Sciences Department, and I am coming to you on a beautiful and rare, cool, cloudy, late July, early August day here in our trial plots at the research farm in Knoxville. I thought this would be a great opportunity to tell you just a little bit about what we're seeing in our trial plots, and you can have fun comparing it to what you're seeing in your home garden variety trials. So you can see around me, we do have cut flower research that is going on right here. We have a range of vegetables that are in our home garden variety trial, as well as our Master Gardener trial. So let's dig in. We see that the beans and the okra are just getting started on their pairing. Now, we got our trial plots in probably a lot later than you got yours in. So you're probably seeing here what you saw a few weeks ago in your own home garden, but we're excited about those beautiful beans coming through. We are also just getting started on the tomato harvest. So we have the compact tomato trial, which is looking really interesting right now. The dwarf Tasmanian chocolate is just starting to set fruit, and we're really seeing some of those size up. That is an indeterminate plant, but it is a very compact structure, whereas its comparison, the sunrise sauce, is a determinate that also has set fruit. So we're really interested in kind of the plant habit and the yield of those two. We're also seeing good productivity out of our zucchini. The melons are just getting close to harvest, so I'm pretty excited about the sugar cube and the Tigger. And, not surprisingly, we are also seeing a few disease issues creep in. So there are a couple that I wanted to point out to you, kind of as educational, because you may well be seeing these in the near future in your own home garden plots. So this site that we're in does have a little bit, not a massive, overwhelming history of southern blight. That's one of the most challenging soil-borne diseases. Now, we rotate around to try to reduce the disease load, but we do see southern blight from time to time. We have had a very hot period in the recent weeks, which certainly can be pushing those. We've seen a little bit of southern blight in our beans, as well as a tomato plant or two. So we'll see rapid wilting of the plants, and the very, very key diagnostic feature is we'll look down around the soil line and we'll see maybe some white mycelium, and most likely some sclerotia, some little mustard-looking seeds. And that is the resistant structure of that fungal pathogen. So the best thing to do, take those plants out, remove the soil around them, because those are the structures that can infect plants in the future. The other disease that we have seen come in just the last couple of weeks does not live in the soil or overwinter here, and that is downy mildew of cucurbits. So that is a disease that overwinters in the very southern tropical parts of the country and moves in on air currents throughout the summer. Oftentimes it's late July when we start to see this come in. And it's interesting what we're seeing in our plots right now is we're seeing kind of some differential impact. We do have some cultivars that have some resistance to downy mildew. It is not what we would call bulletproof, right? But it can hold off the disease for longer, and we are interestingly seeing that in our plots. Some have a lot of downy mildew really starting to take down the plants. Some are holding up better. So that's just a little bit of an overview of what we're seeing as far as yield, as productivity, some of the recent disease issues. We hope that in your trial plots, you are having a great summer, seeing interesting and tasty results, and we look forward to seeing your data and your feedback as the summer wears on and you fill out those evaluations.